It is time. That is right. It is our topping guide time here for Tarte Tatin Cookie. So excited for this Dragon Hunter here today and looking forward to breaking this down for you in today's episode. Thank you for tuning in as always. Down below, you'll find the timestamps where I'll walk through this cookie. We'll go ahead and give you the topping guide of choice, some tips and tricks there as well, and key considerations, and then take this cookie out for a stroll with the team. Now, we'll pull it all back together with some final thoughts as we always do, and wish you on your way. So thank you for tuning in. If you happen to have a question or comment throughout, let me know because I'd love to hear from you. Additionally, feel free to swing by the Discord server. All right, so here's what we got going on. Tarte Tatin Cookie here in the June 8th update. We have a Dragon Hunter right here before us. This is a ranged cookie, one in the rear, in the back of your team in terms of placement of your team of 5 here on CookieRun Kingdom. Now, this particular cookie has some pretty unique things going on with Cannonade here. When Tarte Tatin Cookie fires her cannon, she reduces her own cooldown and shackles her target after a certain number of hits. Upon using her skill, she will fire a cannonball straight toward the center cookie in the enemy team. Hit enemies suffer from burn and bosses receive extra damage. After a certain number of skill uses, Tarte Tatin Cookie will fire an enhanced cannonball during the battle. When Tarte Tatin Cookie successfully defeats an enemy or boss, her attack will increase. Now, while Tarte Tatin Cookie is using her skills, she will briefly become resistant to interrupting effects. So here's the skill cooldown: minus 1.5 seconds with each regular attack hit, which is huge. You're already at a 12-second here. Shackles 3 seconds after 3 times regular attack hits. We have cannonball explosion damage here at 510% for all cookies, 785% for all others, extra damage to bosses, and enhanced cannonball damage, total cannonball explosion at 1.5%, burn damage at 17 every 5 seconds for 8, attack upon enemy, an enemy plus 10% for 15 stacks up to 10. Oh, that is a ton of damage, a ton of fire damage. And there's a lot of things that you can consider here, particularly with Capsation Cookie and the buffs in the fire realm. Additionally, the speed attacks here, because you get regular attack hits, giving you more cooldown as well, and lots of considerations there. Holy moly, we got a lot going on, and I'm so excited for this cookie, and one of the reasons why I wanted to get you this guide here today. So let's go ahead and check out the toppings. So the first and foremost one, as you can see, is damage. You can absolutely go after that damage with our 5 searing raspberries. I think for the majority of us, this is going to be the right way to go. Now, a couple of other considerations here though. Certainly in survivability mode, you can go 5 solid almonds. That can be one for you. Or you can focus on crit if you wanted to as well. And speed, attack speed is going to be a big one for this particular cookie. So, however, all in, 5 searing raspberries, we're going to go damage to the moon and back. And that's how we're going to do it here today. Now, the next piece here is lots of things that we talked about there, lots of considerations, and here are a couple of the key things that you want to think about in terms of bonus effects. If we're all in on damage, more attack's good, crit's great, attack speed is going to be useful in this particular cookie, so that's a good one to think about. And then obviously survivability is still very, very important, so damage resist is going to be huge. So I like to think really now in attack speed, and damage resistance as kind of your key bonus effects for this particular cookie. Defense, HP, and additionally cooldown, as well as your other resistance can be helpful there, or crit. But those other, probably more in that tier 2 slot there, really crit resist, debuff resist, probably towards the bottom. So you really want to get moving on the damage on this side in terms of things to think about. And as we can see that cooldown going with those runs, that's going to be a huge thing here with this particular cookie. And once it's ramped, it's going to make a huge difference in why attack is going to be so helpful. Now, in the terms of mine, here's what I got. I got damage resistance, I got attack speed, attack, cooldown, HP, crit resist or crit percent, damage resist at 6%, huge there, debuff resist, another debuff resist, crit resist cooldown at almost 2%, crit percent, amplify buff, and then also another damage resistance there at 5.5. So this is a pretty strong set that I was able to get for this particular cookie, really boosting additional attack, boosting damage resist, and a lot of the stuff that we talked about, which is going to be very, very helpful for this particular group. I want to say probably an 8 out of 10 in terms of where we're at. A couple of them we could shift around in terms of what we want as well. So that is a breakdown of Tarte Tatin Cookie, some of the key pieces here with Cannonade, additionally the toppings of choice on those Syrian raspberries. Let's go take this cookie out for a run with the team as we always do in World Exploration. All right, we're going to go back to story mode. You can absolutely check out all the other guides here that we have on the channel. We're going to go have fun in a Hall of Enlightenment here in 829. We are ready, my friends. And a lot of times we like to go all the way down here and edit this team to pretty much pure vanilla. We'll remove, we'll keep pure vanilla. And we'll grab our new friend here, our Titan, both in the back. Let us rip it right here. Boom. Now, we don't need to go on auto. We will go on attack and watch this thing go. Ooh. 8 seconds on the reset. And regular attack. Boom. So much damage, and there you can see how this attack keeps going up in the stacks. We'll keep the irregular attacks there going as well. And let's fire. Boom. So much attack power, monument of encounter buffs in there as well, and amplify buffs. All right, on to the final one here. Let's see if we can one-shot this thing. 555,000 damage. Ridiculous. So ridiculous. Oh, this cookie is going to be so much fun. I am so excited about this. And I hope you have as much fun. I am a dragon hunter. Hunting is my calling. As I did today and Tarte Tatin Cookie did today. So thank you for tuning in. As always, we covered the breakdown of Tarte Tatin. We gave you the topping guide, the toppings of choice. We did a run with the team because I love seeing those animations and what happens. And boom, 555,000. That's a lot. Now with that, I just want to say thank you. As always, thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Appreciate the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here. Great ways to stay connected. Additionally, questions or comments, do let me know, and feel free to swing by the Discord server. We got a ton of CookieRun Kingdom content here available to you on the channel, and a ton more headed your way all the time. With that, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again soon. Until next time, Mythras out. Happy dragon hunting with Tarte Tatin Cookie.